no, no, yeah, no, 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 yeah, no, no.
Well, hello everyone. So I decided to do this video to go further into details about um, the new protective style that I'm wearing right now at the moment. Basically, I told you on yesterday that I actually decided to put braids in my hair, and I don't know what size you would call these braids. I have no idea. But I'll get closer in a second so you can see. Basically, I'm finished with my hair finally. I used five bags and just like a little bit of another bag. Not very much, just a little bit. I braided my hair, of course, myself. I haven't did braids this size in a very, very, very long time. All the braids that I had been doing to my hair, I was doing micro braids and I was using human hair. I haven't used synthetic hair in a while, so it's going to take me a little bit to get kind of used to all this hair being in my head. It's not really, it don't feel heavy or anything like that, but it just feels, I don't know, it's different, I'll put it that way, because I haven't worn synthetic hair in my hair in a very long time. The last time that I did this it was so many, I wasn't even making YouTube videos at that time. It was an extremely, extremely long time ago when I braided my hair. But anyway, the hair that I use is 100% Canacolon or Cancolon, or however you want to pronounce it, hair. And this is something that I had left. This is the bag, the type that I use, jumbo braid. This is the number 33. I have, I mentioned in the video that I did the other day, yesterday I think, that I have 4 different colors in my hair actually. I use a 1, a 1B, a number 4, and a number 33, which on camera it probably looks like it's all the same shade, but in the sun you can tell, you can see the highlights in my hair a lot better in the sun. I get close, hopefully you can see the color. Like this is like the 33 here, and the rest is kind of like black, and it's kind of mixed in like, and I just kind of alternated the way that I did it. On yesterday you can see where I like I said, I hadn't finished my hair yet, because I was too lazy to go back to the beauty supply store to pick up another bag of hair. So I just quit where I was at. If I had to estimate totally how long it took me, I would say probably 5, maybe 6 hours total to do the complete hairstyle, to complete it. But like I said, I did some one day and then some the next day. I braided my hair almost all the way to the end. The back of my hair was a little bit longer than the front, because I started in the front, then I stopped and I went to the back. And I stretched the hair farther in the back, so the back of my hair was longer, which you saw in, like yesterday. I actually have cut it since then. I've cut some of it. I dipped it, I rolled it and dipped it in hot water yesterday. Just the back of my hair. The rest of my hair, I hadn't did anything to it at all then yet. So I straightened my hair. I dipped it in hot water today, and I only did that just so I can kind of trim it just a little bit. And I didn't want to cut it, but it was really, really uneven, really bad in the back. So when I cut it, which I don't want to wear my hair straight anyway, I want some type of curl on the end of it. So I'm going to curl it. I'm going to re-curl it. And I'll post pictures at the end of this video. You'll see it with the curls in it actually. The ends of it, I hate it because it's kind of straight like. At first they had, I don't know, it's just, I don't like the ends. See how the ends of it look, it's all straight. I don't like that. So I'm going to dip it, roll it with my flexi rods with these. I'm going to take small sections, roll it with this, and dip it in hot water and recurl the ends of it. Plus it'll be easier to style for me. It'll be easier for me to do updos or whatever type of styling that I'm going to use. Now, what I did to my hair before I actually installed the braids, I washed my hair, I conditioned my hair like I always do. And I let my hair air dry. I didn't put anything on, I just let it air dry. And the reason why I do that, because I've discovered that with my hair being, of course, if y'all don't, for those who don't know, I'm 100% natural now. So for those who hadn't seen the video, which I don't even know if I did a video on it, but anyway, since I'm natural, my hair, of course all natural hair is just extremely dry. So I found out that this method works best for me. I don't know how it works for anyone else, but my hair seems to stay moisturized longer if I just let it, after I wash it, and I just let it completely air dry and then moisturize my hair the next day. That's what I've been doing, and it's been working great for me. So when I wash my hair, I just kind of finger part it and twist it. I don't try to detangle anything. I just twist it in 2-strand twist. And when it get completely dry the next day, that's when I go back and add my leave-in conditioner and my shea moisture mix, my shea butter mix. And my hair stay moisturized and it's extremely soft after I do that. So that's what's been working for me. Normally when I try to moisturize my hair right after I wash it, it's wet. And when I put the moisturizer on, it's like I'm pretty much just putting it on and I'm sliding it right back off my hair because the water just, I don't know, the moisture just don't take to my hair when it's wet. It just works better when it's dry. So what I've been using in my hair is this by DNA. It's a leave-in conditioner and detangler. And I purchased this at Sally's Beauty Supply Store. Now, for its detangling, I can't really say this works well for detangling your hair because, in my opinion, it don't add much slip to your hair at all. But, using this in conjunction, I'm out of breath, I'm sorry, I just ran back in here. Anyway, using this in conjunction with my shea butter mix that I actually mixed myself, which I haven't uploaded the video yet, but I'm going to try to get it up soon. This is what it looks like. It's really creamy, fluffy. When I put this on my hair, then add this on it, it locks the moisture in and it lasts for a while. It has my hair extremely, extremely soft. So that's what I've been using pretty much on my hair. Now this is, like I said, I didn't really do a tutorial on this, but I really, pretty much in the video, I just pretty much tell you that was my first time doing this. So I tell you actually the recipe that I use basically. I didn't really just do a tutorial per se on it. But this is, in the video, this looks like, it looks really, you'll see in the video pretty much, it looks really runny and really thin, but after it's set overnight, it turned to this. You can see how it is. It's fluffy pretty much and very creamy. You see how creamy it is. And my hair actually loves this. I mixed some for my mom and she's been using it on her hair and she loved it too, so it works really well. So that's what I use on my hair before I actually braid. I put a lot of that on my hair, especially on the tip ends of my hair. For those of you who are thinking about getting braids, that's relaxed, especially those that are relaxed. I wouldn't recommend, and I've said this several times, but I see some, if you've done it before and it worked for you, by all means don't listen to me if it works for you. But I wouldn't recommend getting a relaxer and then getting braids right after that. Because in my opinion, relaxing your hair, it weakens your hair pretty much when you're relaxing your hair. And putting braids in it, to me, is just too much stress on your hair. That's just my opinion. It's like you're asking for your hair to break off when you do that. But if you've done it before and you didn't have any problems, like I said, by all means, don't listen to what I'm saying. I'm not a professional. I'm just telling you strictly from experience, from my own experience. I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it. Also, if you have really thin hair, or if your hair is already damaged really bad, I wouldn't recommend getting braids either. Especially not these type of braids, because these braids, with this much hair, and if your hair is already thin or damaged, it'll just make it worse, basically. I just wouldn't do it. My hair is really thick and really thick, so I don't have any problems. Now, around my edges, I'm really careful because these braids are fresh, and I didn't want to pull them back too tight around the edges or anything like that. So, like I said, I'm going to roll them with my flexi rod. These are the ones I'm going to use. I'm just going to take sections and roll it and dip it in hot water. And like I said, I'll post pictures at the end of this video. Braid spray or whatever that I plan on using in my hair. And I'm going to try to stick with what I was using when I was relaxed. I'm just going to kind of water it down somewhat so I can, to a more of a liquidy form instead of creamy, so I can apply it in my hair. Now for the moisturizer or whatever that I'm going to use in my hair, I'm going to, instead of using water, I know a lot of people use water and mix it with conditioner. It's fine if that's what you like to do, but I don't want to use water in my hair. So this works really well for me. So I'm going to use this as like the base of the liquid. Instead of water, I'm going to use this because this is a moisturizer. It's a liquidy moisturizer. You can see it in the bottle. This is a leave-in moisturizer by Fantasia IC, and it has aloe in it. And it says it instantly replenishes moisture to chemically treated damaged hair and dry scalp. My hair is not chemically treated, but I use this in my hair when I was relaxed, when I was doing my micro braids and everything. I use this in my hair to spray it as a moisturizer, and it kept my hair so soft. It was really, really soft. And if you ever purchase this and pour some out, you can tell it's not water. You can tell it's some type of oil in this. It's not completely like watery. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to mix a little bit of my leave-in conditioner. I'm going to mix that in there and shake it up and put it in the spray bottle and spray it throughout my hair. Then I'm going to take another spray bottle, and I'm going to mix some of this in it, and I'm just going to add just my oils in it. Which there's a lot. I have a lot of oils, and I'm just gonna pick up one for now to show you the oils and stuff. Like this is aloe vera oil, so I'll probably add maybe like maybe a cap full in there of each oil, and mix it in with this, shake it up, and then I'll use that in my hair as well. So what I'll do, like on the first day, I'll spray some of this in my hair probably, and then later on I'll spray the mixture in with the oil in it. So that'll kind of lock the moisture in. I'm going to spray it on my scalp as well. When it comes down to washing my hair and all that, which I have to buy some, actually because I'm out, I'm going to buy some of the dry shampoo for my hair, because these braids are heavy. I don't want to wet my whole head. If I wet my whole head and wash my hair with these braids, the weight of them is going to be really, I don't know, it's just going to be too weighty while my hair is wet, and I don't want to sit up on the dry or anything like that. So I'm pretty much putting these in as a protective style, so I want to kind of stay away from heat or anything like that, or blow drying my hair or anything like that while I'm wearing them. Basically, I'm trying to get my hair to grow back out. I don't know how long I'm going to wear these braids, because I don't know how long they're going to last. Like I said, I haven't had braids this size in like forever. It's been so long. Most of the time I do my micro braids, I'm able to get 5 to 6 months out of my micro braids. I also rebraid my hair in between those 5 to 6 months. Normally I'll go like 3 months, and I'll touch up around the edges, then 3 more months, and I'll take it all down one by one and put it back in, all back over my entire head. I just rebraid my whole head. I normally do it one by one, so it's already sectioned off and everything like that, and no one even actually knows that I'm rebraiding my hair. I'll start in the front, and then I'll just work my way to the back. So I'm going to stand up so you can see how long they actually are. Like I said, I'm about to curl them in a second. I started off on these braids in the front. I got a ponytail holding my hair. I'm trying to get off. Okay, there we go. I started off actually on this side of my hair, and I was starting to do the braids much larger on this side. You can see. And then I ended up changing my mind, decided to go a little bit smaller. So I started going smaller on this side. So I'm going to end up redoing this side. I don't feel like doing it now. I really don't. So I'll get around to it eventually. I don't think it's really that noticeable though. But I'm going to get around to it eventually and actually rebraid this side. So I'm going to stand up. Hopefully you can see the length of these. They're almost waist length actually. So hopefully you can see about where they stop at and the ends up. And like I said, I'm going to dip these and curl them, so it's going to make them a little bit shorter actually. Now I'll turn around so you can see the parts. Now, I don't know how, those who braid their own hair, I don't know how y'all get the back of y'all head. So, I don't know how straight it is back there, because I had to part this myself, but I did the best I could. I tried to get as neat as I could. So. And I'll lift it up so you can see that. Hopefully you can see that pretty good. So yeah, so that's my entire head, and like I said, I tried to get them as neat as I possibly could. I started off on this side I'm gonna have to redo these over here over so they can match this side. Because I was gonna do them larger, like I said, and I changed my mind at the last minute, and I started doing them a little smaller. Because I had planned on redoing this side after I decided to do them a little smaller. I was planning on taking this down before I actually did the video and rebraid my hair smaller on this side, and I got lazy, so I decided not to. So you can see the top of it. And actually, I didn't really have a whole lot of problems with my hair sticking out of the braids. For some reason, I don't know. Maybe it's the type of hair that I use. I really don't know how, but for the most part, I didn't have to do any cleanup on these braids. I didn't have any hair like sticking out or anything like that. So I don't know. Like you can see maybe a little bit of my hair sticking out on some of the braids, but for the most part, all of my hair is pretty much tucked inside of the braids. So that's another reason why I don't really want to actually shampoo my hair all over, because it might make my hair fuzzy underneath and make my real hair poke out through the braids, and I don't want to have to cut my hair off. So yeah, so I think I covered everything in this video. If you have any questions or anything like that, let me know. I know you all gonna ask me how do I attach the hair, so I might as well take one braid out and rebraid it. I'm gonna take it down right quick, and then I'll be back, and I'll come back and I guess I'll rebraid one braid on camera. So I'll be back in 1 second. So I took this braid down, I split it in two. I did one braid already. This is the second one that I'm about to do. And also, I don't know if I ever mentioned it or not. Probably not, because I haven't did a updated video yet, but I cut my hair again in the front, and I'll tell you about that later. This is the hair that I use. I'm going to use the brown. This is number 33. And what I did, I cut the hair in half, of course, and afterwards I just stretched it a little bit, because I don't want it to be extremely long in the front. So I just kind of pulled it, which is hard to get that on camera how I actually did it. This is the amount of hair that I use. You can see how thick that is. And basically my battery is about to down my camera, so I'm going to try to do this fast. This is my hair. I just take the hair and I just lay it on top of my hair. I just lay it on top. And this is my hair. This is a two-piece of weave hair. I take my hair and I split it a little bit off, just a little bit, and I braid around one time, keeping my finger close to the root. After that, I split off a little bit of this hair and add it with my hair. And it's hard to explain actually what I'm doing. So hopefully you can see. And afterwards, I just braid down. And I'm keeping my fingers close until I braid it down a couple of times to keep the braid from sliding. And after that, I just borrow hair just to make sure that the braid is even. You can kind of feel when one section is a little thinner than the other. So I just section off, pull off the hair that's thicker and add it to it to keep the braid even. And I just braid all the way down. And I run my fingers down the hair every now and then just to keep it from tangling on the ends as well, because this synthetic hair tangles really bad sometimes. You can see it's close to the root and it's not sliding. So after that, I just braid all the way down. And when I get close to like the end of where my hair is, I go a little slower just to make sure I'm wrapping in all of my hair. Hopefully I won't have any poking out. See how some is poking out right there, so I'll stop and go back to try to get that inside a little bit better, because I don't want any of my hair out, hopefully. And once I pass my hair, I'll kind of speed up when I get like past my hair again. And I just continue to braid all the way down to the end. And I'll stand up, hopefully you can see. Okay, so I apologize, the battery on my camera died in the middle, but you saw pretty much how I attached to her. I just continued to braid almost to the end. I left the end hanging pretty much. And I'm going to dip it in hot water. I'm going to curl my hair in a second. So that's how pretty much how I attach to her, and that's how I do my braids. It might not be the correct way to do it, but that's what's been working for me. I don't have any problem with my braids sliding out or anything like that. Since I have synthetic hair in my head, you can do slip knots if you want to, but the type of hair that I have, you dip it in hot water, they pretty much seal it and keep it from coming down. So yeah, so that is basically it. Let me know what you think about my new hair. I gotta get used to all of this. I haven't had, like I said, I haven't had braids this size in my head. I can't even, it's been so long. I think I used braids this size when I first started learning how to actually braid, and I was trying to teach myself how to braid. So I haven't had braids this size since then. It's been many years ago. So yeah, so I'm gonna curl these right quick, and like I said, I'll post some pictures at the end of this video after I curl them on how they look after I curl them. Okay, so I just finished basically curling my hair on the ends, and I went ahead and mixed the aloe spray and all of that, and the oil, the moisturizing spray that I'm going to use on my hair. And I went ahead and sprayed my scalp as well with it. I don't know if you can tell or not. And if I sound out of it, I am. I'm really tired. So basically, I'm going to show you what they look like since I curled them pretty much. You can see the ends. And I'll stand up so you can see it, hopefully. And they're still wet, actually. So yeah, so that is basically it for this video. If you have any questions or anything like that, let me know. I'll try to answer them. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but this is the way that I actually braid my hair. This is a method that I use. And it's been working for years, so I decided not to change it. So that is basically it for everything. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you later, YouTube. Till then, take care.